Today we're going to be doing problems 13 through 18 on your math assessment. Go ahead and open up your math assessment to page 130. We're going to get started. All right, here we go. Number 13. Partition, that means cut apart, this number line into eighths. Label with fractions. So we're going to do this into eighths, and then you're going to go ahead and label it with fractions at each of the spots. Also put fractions here and put fractions here for 0 and 1 whole. Then for letter B, compare these fractions. And remember, on the last page we had what those comparison symbols meant to make the number sentences true. Then it tells you to use your number line. When it's talking about use your number line, it's talking about, look up here, that number line in letter A. That'll help you. All right, number 14. This one can be a little bit tricky. I really recommend drawing pictures. Arjun has 12 eggs. He uses 2 eggs for each omelet, and he makes 3 omelets. How many eggs does he have left? Write one or more number models to match the story. Use a letter for what you're trying to find out. If you choose to use parentheses, you only need 1 number model. If you don't use parentheses, you will likely need 2 number models. And then you need to include number models with a letter, and then include how many he has left. Don't forget the unit. Check whether your answer makes your number models true. Write your number model with your answer. So instead of including the letter, this time you're going to include the actual answer in there, and do that only once you've checked to make sure it's true. On the page to number 15, Sylvie ran 3/8 of a mile. Here's Sylvie's number line. Ivan ran 3/4 of a mile. Here's his. Partition and use the number lines below to show how far they ran. So go ahead and partition those all the way up. And then can you make sure to label to show how far they ran? And I would label by putting a dot at each of those fractions on the number line. Who ran farther? Explain how you know. So how do you know that one ran further than the other? All right, number 16, and I gave you a little number line down below if you want to use that to show timing. Mario's baseball practice ends at 7:30 p.m. His mom leaves to pick him up at 7:15 p.m. It takes her 25 minutes to get to the baseball field. Will she arrive on time? Explain. So you're going to go ahead and do that, and you can use the number line if you would like to. Next page, you're going to solve extended multiplication facts. We've been working on those a ton lately, which is super great. Remember to look for the hidden basic facts in there. And then letter E, what basic fact could help you solve part D? That's this one. So what basic fact that's in there can help you solve it? Put that there. Number 18, draw 2 different rectangles that each have an area of 36 square units. Label your rectangles A and B. Write a number model for finding the area of each rectangle. And you're going to write that inside, I wrote this on your test, each rectangle. Okay? This is like the pen problem when we were trying to figure out which one would be like a better dog pen, I believe it was. And so then after that, you're going to solve for the perimeter. We just went over recently what's the difference between area and perimeter. Here we go.